I absolutely fucking hate playing at St. James's Park. That was so undeserved. Call it lucky, call it fortunate, call it predictable. Newcastle, in my opinion, they didn't deserve to win that game. We absolutely battered them in that second half. Absolutely battered them. And we've capitulated. Like, let me know your thoughts down below. The road to 25k subs is well and truly on. And if we get it 500 likes, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But in my opinion, we did not deserve to lose that. We absolutely destroyed Newcastle in that second half. In the Premier League, if you do not take your chances, you will get punished. But for me, we didn't deserve to lose that. The match stats heavily in Tottenham's favour. We went into the game with a different sort of lineup. We had Radu Dragusin who come in at right-sided centre-back because we had no Van der Ven. I was fairly happy with the front line. Son played on the left. Kulusevski as a false nine, which I expected him to kind of play because we have no Dominic Solanke and Aubert. But the amount of times in the final third, we take so long to take our chances. The final ball, so many times, whether it's Kulu, whether it's Son, whether it's Porro, Udogie, the ball has got to be played quicker. It's going to be a long season, but we can't waste so many chances. So many chances wasted. 20 shots at goal compared to 9. 3 shots on target compared to 6. 34% possession against 66. More passes, better passing accuracy, more shots on target, more possession, more corners. We absolutely battered Newcastle. But at the end of the day, this is the Premier League. And if you do not take your chances, you will get punished. But in my opinion, that is an undeserved win for Newcastle. Yes, you can say what you want. We were wasteful in front of goal. Call it what you want. Call it whatever you want. But in my opinion, I'm looking at the stats on my phone right now. We did not deserve to lose that game. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. Alexander Isak, again, the guy performs against us. And do you know what? He didn't even perform well today, but he got the winner. You know, it's so frustrating. So frustrating. It's unreal. The first goal from Harvey Barnes. Lloyd Kelly down the left-hand side. Plays a low cross into the box. And Harvey Barnes, you know, they take the lead. I think it was a free kick played quick. Worked down the left. Kelly crosses the ball into Barnes. And Newcastle at that point, I think it's fair to say, deserved the lead. I think first half they were better than us. They worked harder. They were better tactically than us. It was a well-taken finish from Harvey Barnes. Take nothing away from that. So many sloppy challenges from both teams in this game. I think there was something like 6, maybe 7 yellow cards. A lot of them were just, they didn't need to happen. Maybe even more yellow cards. Yeah, we had 4 and they had 4. 8 yellow cards across the game. Make some halftime changes. Brendan Johnson, I've been very critical of him in the past. I've said openly that I don't think the guy is good enough for Tottenham. He come on today and he actually did relatively well. I don't think you can really take it away from him. He come on the right-hand side and actually wanted to beat his man. And this is the thing. When we get down to the byline, our wingers they must be told this, because whenever we get down to the byline, we want to put a low cross into the box. Now, that's great if you've got a predator in the box like an Erling Haaland or an Alexander Isak or an Ollie Watkins. We've got Son, who is fantastic in front of goal, but I would expect Tottenham at times to have a plan B on what to do when you get to is it a lofted cross? Is it do we get the shot away? And in the first half, we tested the goalkeeper from distance twice from distance, where I thought we I think it was Saar had 2 decent shots, but like I was happy that we were trying a different avenue to goal. Our goal comes from a Dan Burn on goal. Brennan Johnson gets down to the byline, puts in a low cross. Nick Pope parries it, and then unfortunately for Dan Burn, he kicks one into the back of his own net, which I thought at the time was well deserved, because from half time, Tottenham absolutely battered Newcastle. I don't care what anyone says. We destroyed them in that second half. But like, it's just more shots on target, more possession, better chances. But it seems there's a blueprint out there on how to beat Tottenham, and that's to sit deep and counter-attack. And all it took was one pass, which completely split our defence open, completely split us open, like knife through butter. And it's just typical. It's just absolutely flipping typical. You know, Murphy puts a ball across, and there is Alexander Isak to make it 2-1. You know, completely undeserved in my opinion. I didn't really understand the tactical change at half time. We brought on Brennan Johnson for Saar. I thought that probably would have been a Benton core, maybe put Son down the middle and Kulusevski back out on the left. But you know, we went with that change, which is fair enough. I didn't agree with it. We brought on Benton core late, but Tottenham have got a tough run of games this month. A tough run of games. We've got a North London derby. We've got Man United away. We've got Brentford at home. It's going to be a bumpy ride this season. Coventry in the League Cup, Karabag in the Europa League. We've got to start taking our chances. I'm going to be honest. North London derby up next. Coventry away. Brentford at home. Karabag at home. Man United away. Like, we got to start taking our chances. Have to take our chance. Ange Postecoglou will be extremely disappointed today. I'm going to be honest. You know, it was a struggling Newcastle side that played midweek as well. Perfect opportunity to win against a struggling Newcastle. We dominated and didn't take our chance. Again, piss poor. Too open at the back, and it still hasn't been improved on. Difficult fixtures coming up. This could be a long season. Groundhog Day again. And it's just absolutely typical. When you don't bring in what you need in the transfer window, and we didn't bring in a left-sided centre-back, this is what happens. We needed a left-sided centre-back or left-back. I've said 100 times, if Van der Ven gets a problem, we are down to bare bones at centre-back. And I don't think Radu Dragusin was bad at all by any stretch of the imagination today. He did two really, really good bits of defensive play. But I'm sorry, how we have not come away with a win in that game, it's absolutely obscene. Undeserved, in my opinion. But we have to keep on moving, you know. I'm going to be brutally honest. I thought Gordon today was very quiet. I thought Isak today was very quiet. I thought we did really well to cope with them. The substitutions, we brought on Bergvall, Werner, Bentancur, Brennan Johnson, and we had Divine, Davis, Spence, Forster, and Gray. Probably would have made sense to bring on Archie Gray a little bit earlier instead of leaving on the bench. The midfield today, I thought Bissouma did a few nice things, but whenever we get to the edge of the box, it's like we don't have any idea other than to get it out wide and put a low cross across the box. And now we've become predictable. Like I said, the blueprint is out there on how to beat Tottenham. You just have to sit back and counter-attack. And I'm sorry, but that is a disgrace not to come out of 3 points. So many chances. So many chances. You know, more than double the shots. More than double the shots on target. Nearly double the passes. 66% possession. Higher pass accuracy. Higher corners. I don't understand how we have not come out of a win there. I don't get it. How many chances do we need? And we're missing Dominic Solanke desperately today. And we're gonna every game that he misses this season, we are gonna miss. We're gonna miss chances. Gonna be honest, we're going to miss chances. I am fuming. Absolutely fuming. Absolutely fuming. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. I'll see you all soon. Thank you all for watching. I'm out.